Oh, it's good and exciting to be here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And outside the Edo State election, it is about the state of Nigeria. And you know that Nigeria has been suffering of insurgency for a very long time now, and it seems to be getting worse as the day goes by. And some names have actually been called that they are part and also sponsors of these groups, but no one has ever really come out to say yes, this is the person involved and all of that. And this has really caused a lot of increase in the insurgency in Nigeria, because of course for all this to be happening, there are insiders and they are sponsors of these people that have not come out and to tell their reasons why they have to do all of this. Because if it is about position, the Northerners has been in position for over 5 years now, and they will be there for 8 years. So really, I don't really think that should be the issue, except really they are trying to say they want to finally take over Nigeria. Like Miete Allah said, that Nigeria belongs to them, and nobody has actually fought him for saying that. Neither did federal government come out to say why would he say a thing like that, or to cause ethnic crisis among Nigerians. But everyone kept quiet and felt like it is nothing. But really, based on the revelation which was made by the former deputy governor of CBN, Obadiah Mailafa, he said that one of the people that have been a sponsor to these people is no other than the Kaduna State governor. And he said he has proof of that. And this is not the first time that allegations are coming that the Kaduna State governor is involved in and they said he's an executive commander. Well, I don't know about that, but that is what's coming out. And, Reno also spoke in this very report. But before then, guys, before I bring you details of all of this, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And also ensure you give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because that is the only way you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Okay, guys, without wasting much of your time, let us dive right into the details of this report. As it says that Reno speaks, Mailafa was not the first to expose El-Rufai. Ihejirika said the same thing in 2014. Could this really be true? Okay, the former special assistant to former President Goodluck Jonathan on media, Reno Omokri, is one man that is never tired of or afraid of criticizing people in power. He has on several occasions criticized President Muhammad Buhari, and he has taken it to the side of the Kaduna State Governor, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, based on the revelation which was made by the former Deputy Governor of CBN, Obadiah Mailafa, when he said that a northern governor is the commander of the Boko Haram. Reno Omokri decided to make it clear that the former Deputy Governor of the CBN was not the first to make such a revelation. According to him, the then Chief of Army Staff, Azubi K. Ihejirika, has earlier made a claim that the governor of Kaduna State in 2014, he further stated that the same DSS that invited Mailafa must as well invite El-Rufai to tell them the killer headsmen he paid money to. And, this was what Reno Omokri wrote on his Twitter page and said, Obadiah Mailafa was not the first person to expose Nasir El-Rufai. Then the HQ Nigeria Army's Chief of Staff, Azubike Ihejirika, said the same thing in 2014. The same DSS that invited Mailafa must also invite El-Rufai to tell them the killer headsmen he paid money to. Moving further, he uploaded a newspaper page which was published in 2014 to back his claim. And on it, he wrote, "Breaking El-Rufai is Boko Haram's executive commander, Ihejirika. Former Chief of Army Staff, General Onyeabo Azubike Ihejirika, opened a can of worms by declaring that the former Minister of the Federal Capital Territory and APC chieftain, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, is one of the frontline commanders of the Boko Haram terrorist group. And Reno likes to talk about things like this when it has to do with bringing out some little informations from the cabinet of the President Muhammadu Buhari's regime, because he said, of course, he said he has insiders that are always giving him information. Even before the information is out, officially, he already has most of the informations at his disposal. And how that is happening, we really do not know. Because I remember a time ago when Additional was speaking, and he said he doesn't even understand how some of this information gets out even before they are officially announced. Because if you can remember that of Gambari, even before it was made official, newspaper headlines were already carrying it, bloggers already have the informations and all of that, and it is just from one source, one reliable source that has that information, and that was how it spread all over. That is to tell you that there are things that are likely that will happen in Nigeria that will never be a secret, even if you try to make it a secret. Because sometimes what's his name, Nnamdi Kanu, will come out and tell you that the president sitting there is not President Muhammadu Buhari, that the real Buhari is dead a long time ago, and he just has a replacement or something else right there representing him. And for a very long time, nobody seemed to really believe him. And sometimes Buhari changes to a young man, sometimes he's older, sometimes he's taller, sometimes he's shorter. But nobody cares. That is the country we are today. Nobody really cares, and nobody is really trying to find out exactly what it is. And this time, since 2014, they said the same DSS that took Ihe Jerika should be the same one that should go and pick up Nasir El-Rufai for all of this. At least, if it is an allegation, at least it should be questioned. Not because he's in the ruling party and he holds very high positions, it cannot be questioned. I believe he should be questioned. And what happened in the case of Magu was because he has a case with Malami, and Malami had to put his head on the chopping block. That was why he was being brought forward to question. And after then, if you can remember, by the time he was beginning to speak up till now, my dear friends, we have not heard anything about that case. After he has been given bail, up to this moment, nobody has heard anything about that case. Just because he's beginning to mention him, he's beginning to make some, unusual exposure on some people and some things. Some of those people that are really deep in this thing, they understand some of the things that are going on beneath. And if they begin to speak up, a lot of things will go haywire. A lot of things will get spoiled. That is the same reason it is also difficult for them to really get Oshomole out of the way totally, because there are things that he knows. And by the time they kick him out outrightly, you understand, he would go out and begin to say some things that will make this party to even go on extinction. And nobody will ever believe or trust them again. So that is why they are playing it safe. They are trying to, they are trying to play it very softly. Just it won't hurt. But really, the truth is bitter. But we have to face the truth. If El-Rufai has to be questioned, then let it be. Let him be allowed. Let him be questioned by the same DSS. Let him come up to give his own excuse. Let him talk about what he understands or what he knows about what is going on with the insurgency in Nigeria. Nobody is above the law until Nigeria gets to that level and understands that that is the only way we can move forward. So guys, that is it from here. You've heard it all. Whatever you have to say about this, please drop it in the comment section and ensure you give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Have a pleasant time.